Well, I'm Robert Howdyshell, and I live just outside of Grafton, West Virginia, with my wife, Vida Louise Howdyshell. And we've lived here since 1965. We've raised 3 children here in this home. In 14, they decided that she had dementia. And it wasn't long, they said she had Alzheimer's. And I've been her caregiver, and thank the Lord every day for West Virginia Caring, for the help I'm getting. You know, it's down to this point that I really can't do it by myself. I got started with Louise and probably around 17 and hung right on, you know. Of course, she wasn't my first girlfriend, but she was the last anyhow. We'd go to the drive-in occasionally, and of course that's what her mother said, that the only reason she ran around with me because I had a car. And got married April the 17th, 1960. And we came from the old school. You got married, you stayed married, you know. And we've been married 58 years. She was diagnosed with Alzheimer's about 4 years ago. I've been doing my best to take care of her ever since. But it's a terrible illness. She started having problems of dragging her right leg. So then while she was in the hospital, you know, we was talking about how we was going to take care of her, and I wanted to keep her home. I didn't want to take her, put her in a rest home. And that's how I got involved with West Virginia Caring. Starting that day, when I brought her home from the hospital, they had the bed here and the lift. We have a nurse that comes 2 days a week. I'd get right on the phone with them, and they either help me straighten it out over the phone or they're here. So it's very comforting to know that. One time the nurse was here on a Thursday, and she was all right in the morning. By the afternoon, she had a temperature. So I called the number, and they said the nurse would be right out. In 45 minutes, she was here, and we got another prescription, and I put her on them pills, and she cleared right up. And the social worker, she's very nice. You can't spend day in, day out and nobody talk to you, you know. That's a help to me, just to have somebody to talk to every day. Everybody I've had anything to do with were excellent people to deal with. I'm just an average working man, and I couldn't afford a rest home, the prices they were asking. But I'll tell you one thing, I don't think I made no mistake. I'm well pleased. Been together all these years, and it'd be tough to be without her. But West Virginia Caring is handling it great for me so far. I would be pleased to recommend them to anybody.